Hi guys, welcome back. It's the week that marks the year. Everybody in lockdown. Hello. What to say? Don't know when we'll get back to class. But we'll do some yoga anyway. So if you have a chunky block close by, we'll start by lying down. You'll be glad to hear it. Go to bed, Judy. Go to bed. Go on. Go to bed. Go to bed. Lie down nice and carefully. Take a moment just to make any adjustments that you need or want. Just your shoulders, your lower back. You can choose to keep your knees bent if you wish, or slide your legs and feet away, either. Let your legs and feet be relaxed. Let the feet fall out. We're going to start by just gently bringing the arms up and back. Now you have choices here. You can let one palm rest on the other. You can part the hands. You could be like a cactus. Change it if you're working with any shoulder issue or injury, because I want you to be fully relaxed. We're going to be holding it for a few breaths, so if it's not comfortable for you, you won't be able to hold it and you won't be able to relax. So just change what you need to. And if you normally put the same hand on top, then just change it over. So I want to be really relaxed. Any adjustments there that you feel you need or want? Let's just take some time for our breath to settle. And then breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in. 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 Breathing out. And take a moment. We're going to begin to bring our legs and feet together. We're going to take hold of our elbows, but only if it suits you. So change it if you need to. You might need a moment with those shoulders. Taking hold of the elbows, bring them back to your mat behind your head. Extend your heels away and make any little adjustments there that you feel you need or want. Feel your length now. Feel it active. But you've got to soften some elements. So you will soften your kneecaps and soften your belly or your front ribs. Lovely. On your next breath. So inhale. Exhale, fold the two arms back and down alongside the body. Carefully bend the right leg, fit to your mat. Left leg, fit to your mat. Make your adjustments to your shoulders and lower back. We're going to pop the two thumbs in at the crease in the top of the legs. So you lift your bottom off your mat slightly, send it forwards and down. You can do that a couple of times if you wish. Make sure it's not too much for you. Again, bringing the knees in towards the chest. You can slide the thumbs out, place the hands either on the knees or behind the knees. Keep your shoulders relaxed, your face relaxed. And just allow yourself whatever kind of movements feel right. Now have your toes softly pointing up towards the sky. Inhale. Exhale, left, raise your head and chest, head and shoulders. Let's check in with our neck. Anyone with a sore neck, let's keep the head resting down. Keep your shoulders relaxed. Make sure the lower back stays on your mat. Close your eyes, you're comfortable with that. Inhale, exhale, lower the head and shoulders, releasing the hands and 2 feet on your mat. Okay, so maybe right knee only. Any issues with your right hip? We'll be putting our thumbs in first, but you can always put like a skinny sock in there and that would make a big difference. Well, make a difference. So right thumb, we'll go for a half happy baby. Right thumb there, and at the crease at the top of your leg. You lift that right buttock off your mat, send it forward and down, so it's very slight, very subtle movement. Begin bringing your right knee in towards your chest. Place the left hand on the knee, allow yourself a little bit of movement. Keep your left leg as it is. You can slide your right thumb out now, or remember a wee skinny sock in there will give you a bit of space. It's a good idea. Your shoulders relaxed. Now, if you can, with the right hand, you're going to hold on to the outside of the right foot. Keep the knee deeply bent and bring the sole of the foot up to face the sky. Now, we want it to come out towards the outer ribs, just outside the breast and the armpit area. It doesn't suit everyone to hold the foot, I know that. So you could keep your 2 hands to the back of your thigh. Keep it nice and kind of active there. Or if you're working with a sore back, just go back to hands on shin. So you can also have your hand inside your foot, either. I think it's just really what you're used to. Keep that left foot firmly planted so it doesn't fall in or out. Try and relax both of the shoulders. If you find that this right shoulder is really high here up off your mat, then change it and go to the back of thigh. We're going to release the hand slowly, carefully. Release the right leg away to your mat, nice and long. Give it a moment. Even give it a wee jiggle there. Lengthen it out. So send the heel away, and you can put your right thumb back in again at that crease. So you slowly bring the right leg up. You might need to adjust the bottom. We'll pop the two hands to the back of the thigh if you can. Remember, you can use a belt or a strap if you need to. If you wish, you can keep your left leg as it is, or extend your left leg away to your mat. Remember, you get to choose. Let's relax those shoulders. So anyone working with a sore shoulder, it might not suit them to have their hands to the back of their thigh. We're going to have 3 lifts here. Inhale, exhale, lift. Raise your head and chest and reach the 2 hands away. Inhale, exhale, lower. Keep the leg where it is. Inhale, exhale, lift. Reach the 2 hands away. Inhale, exhale, lower. Keep the leg where it is. Inhale, exhale, lift. Inhale, exhale, lower. Okay, bend the knee, foot to your mat. Have a moment. Keep 2 knees bent, 2 feet in your mat. So we're going to bring the left knee in, put your left thumb in there first, or a sock. Bring the sweet thumb in, lift the buttock slightly, send it forwards and down. Bring the knee in towards your chest, right hand on the knee. Whatever kind of movement there you need. Slide the left thumb out, 2 hands upon the knee or even behind. Remember, use a sock if you wish. The right leg stays as it is with the knee bent. Okay, then the left hand goes to the outer edge of the left foot. Keep the knee deeply bent, knees in towards the armpit area. Have a moment there, so I want to take out just a little bit more outside the body, just slightly. Let's say the ribs towards the armpit, or just beyond the armpit. You can hold outside the foot, inside the foot, 2 hands to the back of the thigh, you choose. Try to keep those shoulders relaxed. Remember, that left shoulder is way up here somewhere. That is not what you want. You want to relax it down, and if you can't, then just gotta change it. So be it. You're right as it is. Try to relax both the shoulders. Heel above knee. It's a hip opener. Just kind of like to do half happy baby, which is 1 leg at a time. Just, I think it's kinder. Release that left hand. Take your time as you extend your left leg away. You can give it a wee bit of a jiggle there. Again, now send the heel away. You want to make that leg as long as possible. The reason is to give yourself a bit of space there at the crease of the hip joint. So you can put your left thumb in again if you wish. Slowly lift it, left leg up. Know the little adjustment that you make by now. Slide it out in 2 hands to the back of the thigh. Use a belt or a strap if you need to. You choose. Have a little bit of movement with your foot there when it's here. If it suits you, keep the right bent. If not, extend the right away. With 3 lifts. Inhale, exhale, lift. Raising head and chest, reaching hands away. Inhale, exhale, lower. Keep the leg as it is. Inhale, exhale, lift. Raising head and chest, reaching hands away. Inhale, exhale, lower. Inhale, raising head and chest, reaching hands away. Next breath, inhale, exhale, lower. Bend the knee, foot to your mat. 2 feet to your mat, 2 knees bent, adjust the shoulders, the lower back. We're just going to check that the feet look like they're hip width apart. Outer edge of the foot is straight. So you should just see that outer edge lined up with your hips, pelvis. Roll the arms out, tuck the shoulders up and down, lengthen the lower back of the tail away. Right, I'm only going to lift the one center bridge, but if you want to lower and lift while I'm holding it, that's fine to do so. Inhale. Begin to slowly lift. You're starting with the bottom of the pelvis, spinal column, up towards the shoulder blades. You just think of it as like one bone at a time, slowly roll up. Let's bring the arms in and down. Now, use your feet strongly. Get the feeling that the knees are travelling forward. Your gaze would be skywards. Chin. Front of the throat is free, so it's not collarbone. Chin, because it's really closing off. Let's put a bit of space in there. Lovely. Inhale. Exhale slowly as you roll yourself back and down. Any adjustments there? Bring the knees in. Hands up on the knees or behind. We'll just do a simple twist from here. So, let's just give the shoulders a wee adjustment. Roll the legs over to the right. Knee on knee, foot on foot. Close to your belly if you can, but further away if that suits you. Choose the position of this left arm. Can be close to body, can be further away. Now keep it nice and active for me. So keep your right hand on the legs. And feel the movement in your ribs with your breath. We're going to take our time. Come back to center. And slowly does it. So your knees are in towards your chest or your belly. You're going to just make a wee adjustment with the shoulders as you roll them over to the left, knee on knee, foot on foot. Remember that closer to your belly they are, the stronger it is, so you choose. Keep the left hand on the legs, and that's going to keep it nice and active for you. Extend the right arm away, you choose, can be close to body, can be further away. You can roll your head as well to the opposite side if it suits you, so to the right. So does it. As we come back to center. A bit of a soft rock from side to side. Okay, we're either going to roll ourselves up or roll to one side and carefully push ourselves up. See what's right. And right. So, tabletop position. Chuck your blood towards the front of your mat there. My hair is driving me to distraction. Okay. Get ready for downward dog. Shoulder width with the hands, hip width with the knees and feet. Maybe a wee sway or shin from side to side first. It's quite nice. Curl the toes under. Lift your knees off your mat and just hover now. Lift the belly, nice flat back, crown forward, tail back. Hold it. Hold it. Slowly. We'll go to downward dog. Slow, nice and high. Up and back. Bend those knees. Get your length. Walk your dog. Sway your shin. Excuse me. Okay, right leg off your mat and in the air. We're going to bend the knee. If you can, let the knee hang. Now I want you to really think about your upper arms and your shoulders here. We want the right foot forward to the inside of the right hand. Take your time if you need it. We'll We'll bring the left knee down. We'll have a moment and lunge low. Now we're going to take the right hand inside the right foot. Begin to creep the right foot out towards the outside of your mat. I want the toes pointing out. Kind of like flat past 10 past the hour kind of thing. Then just make sure the two hands are shoulder width again. Adjust your back knee. Now you might need a block here, remember. Absolutely fine. You can stay at this point. You don't have to go any further. If you can, we're going to come on the fingertips on the right hand just to give ourselves a bit more height here. We're going to begin to roll onto the outer edge to really slowly off your right foot. Now I know that doesn't suit everybody, so that's okay. And then slowly does it. We'll just float the right arm up towards the sky. Right hand back and down. Slowly stay on fingertips. Bring the right toes down and then creep it back in inside the leg. We'll have that back knee off our mat. Pause. See what it feels like. If it's too much, you can always do a wee bit of bending and straightening. And we'll meet in downward dog. And a moment. Just sway. Or still, just see what feels right. Left leg, off your mat and in the air, bend the knee. Now, remember, awareness to your shoulders, to your upper arms. We want the left foot forward to the inside of the left hand. Take your time if you need it. Bring the right knee down, lunge low, so have a moment there just to make any little adjustments that you need. We'll bring the left hand now inside the left foot. Stay on fingertips with that. Begin to creep your left foot out towards the outer edge of your mat, so it's kind of pointing at 10-2. You can have two flat hands here. Just your back knee. You can use your brick or bricks. You can be on fingertips, you choose. Now come on to the fingertips in that left hand. Very slowly, if it suits you, begin to roll onto the outer edge of that left foot. We'll just sweep the left hand towards the sky. Close my eyes here because the sun is in the face. It's lovely. Left hand down. Fingertips still now. You slowly bring the left foot down. Creep it in, creep it in. We'll have the toes on the back leg. Back knee off our mats. And we will meet in downward dog. That's it. Take your time with that. Right leg up your mat in the air. Right foot forward inside the right hand. Take your time there. We're going to twist both ways. If you like the block, handle your inner foot. Left hand down or on the block. Lift up through the left arm as you turn to the right. Right hand up. Be aware of your back leg, your back foot. Float the right hand down and grab a block now. Let your back heel, so the block is outside your foot, sorry. Let your back heel come down to your mat, toes are pointing at the left. Lift up through your right arm as you float that left arm up to the sky. Lovely. Left hand down. Slowly pivot on your back foot as you do that. Pop your block out of the way. Back to downward dog. Left leg up your mat in the air. Left foot forward to the inside of the left hand. The back knee is off our mats now. We're getting ready to twist. If you like the block, put it inside your foot. Right hand down on the block. Lift up through the right arm as you turn the left. Turn and turn. Float your left hand up. Remember, twists are good for your digestive system, for the mobility in your spine. Left hand down, grab your block. If you need it, outside the foot, let your back heel, your right heel come down to your mat so the toes are pointing out to the right. Keep that left knee deeply bent, leg touches arm, see. Follow your right arm up. Your right hand down, pivot on your back foot. Now we are going to go in a plank from here. So if you need a moment in a tabletop position, that's okay. Slowly, you're going to slide your left foot back. You get into plank. Keep your feet hip width for me. Now we're going to do side plank, side plank. So remember to bring your right knee down if you need to on your right side. Left knee down on your left side if you need to. So come on, right hand, I'll raise your right foot. Left arm up, draw into the belly. Other side, left hand down, you come on the toes, swivel onto the other edge then of the left foot. Right arm up. Right hand down, we have a pause. Bring your knees down. Sit back. To your heels just as much as suits you. We sway your shin. We want to come off the wrists for a moment. Heels down. Give your hands a wee rub together. So the wee sharks kind of it suits, but it might suit you better to just stay here, and that's okay. But if you can, you're going to lower your belly. Creep the elbows forward a little bit. Bring the forehead down. Lovely little shark fin. Baby shark fin. Lower the hands. Slide them down to shoulder level. Slowly roll yourself up to sit, and we'll be coming up off those heels in a minute. Bring your hips down and nice kind of soft forward fold for me. Curl the toes under. Lift your knees up. Up you come. Keep your knees generously bent. Walk your hands back closer to your feet. Now if this is too much, be up here. It's a lovely place to be. It's a safer place if you have any back issues. Relax the head. It's nice to let the backs of the hands rest, actually, kind of going opposite with them. Sway your shin. Still then curve. Roll yourself up. Exhale. Okay, look. Turn to face me this way. Step your legs apart. A decent meter, a wee bit more there if you can. Hands to your hips and take a step. Outer edge of your feet should be straight and parallel. Let's have a moment to spread the toes, the instep and the heels. Toes, instep and heels. So be aware of the four corners of your feet. Lift up through the thighs. Lift the knees, don't lock them. So the knees are always light, remember? Get this feeling that you're kind of drawing up. Lift your pelvic floor. Let your tail naturally drop. So if your pelvis is correctly aligned and your spine is nice and tall directly above it, head over heart, heart over pelvis, that tail will drop. There's no need to tuck it in. Just let it kind of drop. Lift the belly. Keep that active for me now. So inner thighs. Lovely. ease off. Do a wee square shim. Alright, getting ready for warrior two. So a little bit more distance there if we can. Left toes in slightly. Let the heel go out if that suits you better. Right toes all the way around. Check the foot is straight. Begin bending the knee. Now make sure your block is kind of reasonably close. You won't need it immediately, but you might need it in a little while. You repeat this pose then into the more kind of progressive part of it. Only if it suits you. Right knee bent. Chest to center facing this way. Arms to shoulder level. Let's just turn the palms to face up. So head over heart over pelvis. Press your feet. Feel your inner thighs and your thighs working. Lift your pelvic floor and your belly, and the tail should naturally drop. Free. Gaze out over your right. Keep your right knee bent for a passive warrior. Slowly does it. Right arm up, left hand goes to back leg, lower back or buttock, you choose. Inhale tall, exhale, extend to the right. Bend the arm at the elbow, forearm on the thigh, and now sit a little bit deeper if you can. Bring your top ribs, top shoulder back here. You can always keep the hand on your hip if you need to. Left hand, we'll float it down, sweep it across the belly, the chest, the gaze. Sit a wee bit deeper. Left hand back to your hip. Up you come. Turn the feet to face forward. We sway or shift. Right toes in slightly. Left toes all the way around. Check the foot is straight. Begin bending the left knee. Remember heel to heel, heel to instep. And we'll always remember to say it. Chest to center, arms to shoulder level. Let's just turn the palms up. Just to give us a wee tweak in the arms, that's all. Head over heart. Heart over pelvis. Gaze out over the left. Now press your feet. Inner thighs. Pelvic floor, belly. Shoulders relaxed. Keep your left knee bent. Slowly does it. Left hand up. Right hand goes to the back leg. Lower back or buttock. Inhale tall, exhale, extend over to the left, bend the left arm at the elbow so the forearm can rest on the thigh. Get a wee bit lower now if you can. Up the right hand there onto the right rib cage. You bring the top ribs back, top shoulder back. Right hand, float or sweep it down across the front of the belly, the chest, the gaze. Sit a wee bit deeper perhaps. So just remember this, you don't have to go further when we repeat it. Slowly, right hand back, push up the left foot, feet facing forward, do a wee sway or shim. Alright. Lift up over there, just sleep all bloody day if you could. Sleep and walk. Trikonasana or triangle. Left toes in slightly. Right toes all the way around. Check that foot is straight. Chest back to center to face this way. Arms to shoulder level. Now take a look out. Check her not too high. Give you a little soft neck rotation at the same time. There's a little bit of softness here in this right knee. It's not really a bend, a micro bend. Now lift up from your waist and inhale. Reach way over to the right, over and down. You can stop at knee, shin or foot. Exhale. Check in with your neck. How does it feel? Now really press your feet to the ground. Bring your top ribs, your top shoulder back like you did previously. The left arm should be pointed directly towards the sky, in theory. Doing this position against the wall is great practice for kind of alignment. Obviously, not for sore backs. I need to hold it for a few breaths. Kind of settle it, see where you feel it. Left hand to your hip, look down to your big toe, use your foot, lift yourself up, turn your feet to face forward, swipe your shin, right toe slightly, left toes all the way around, check the foot is straight, chest to center, arms to shoulder level. Now there's a slight softness, remember, on that left knee. Inhale, lift up from your waist. Exhale, extend away over to the left and down. Stop at your knee, your shin or your foot, you choose. You send the right hand skywards if that's okay with that shoulder. Check in with your neck. Now remember, bring your top ribs, top shoulder back. So you're not just throwing this top arm back, that's not good. It's more about the ribs and the shoulder, not the arm. Now breathe. Lovely. Right hand to your hip. Gaze down to your big toe. Soften the knee, but use the foot strongly and lift yourself up. Feet facing forward. We'll just step in for a wee second. See the pelvic floor lifting, the feet slightly apart here, and so your heart wants to just get a feel that you're lifting your shins, your knees, your thighs, your pelvic floor, your belly. Exhale to release and relax. Inhale. Lift the shins, the knees, the thighs, the pelvic floor, the belly. So you're lifting, not locking. Exhale to release and relax. Just do another one. Inhale. Shins, knees, thighs, pelvic floor, belly. You see that kind of really increases your height. Exhale to release and relax. Then you know to be doing your pelvic floor, all the time. Legs back out again. So we're going to be repeating warrior two, going into arse backwards, just extreme sideways stretch. Decent distance in those legs, and remember there's that lovely halfway point that you can stop with your forearm on your thigh if needed. Left toes in slightly, right toes all the way around, check the foot is straight. Again, bending your right knee. Nice fixed position there. Chest to center, we've done it already, arms to shoulder level. Let's turn the palms to face up again. Gaze out over your right. Nice and active for me. So passive warrior first. Inhale, keep the knee bent. Right arm up. Left hand to back leg. Exhale, extend to the right. Way out and down. So I'm going to try to block now. Bend my knee a little bit more. Arm touches leg. Now, left hand on your top ribs. Bring the ribs back, the shoulder back. Sweep your left arm across the belly, chest, gaze. Slowly. Left hand back to your hip. Now you're going to bring your block with you if you're using it. Inhale, up you come. Exhale, turn the feet to face forward. Right toes in slightly. Left toes all the way around. Pop the block down. Begin bending your left knee. Chest to center, arms to shoulder level. Hands facing up. Gaze out of the left. Left arm up. Right hand to back leg. Keep the knee bent. Inhale tall. Exhale, extend to the left. Reach, reach, reach. Hand out and down. Remember, go to forearm if you're to thigh if you need to. Get a wee bit lower now. Elbow touches leg. Right hand on your top ribs. Top ribs, top shoulder back. Right hand sweeps across the belly, the chest and the gaze. Right hand back to your hip. Just bring your block with you. Inhale up. Exhale. Feet facing forward. Bring them in just a fraction. We do a nice wee right forward. We'll use the block as well, sure. Pop the block down. Kind of center there. Soften the knees. Two hands here at the crease at the top of your legs. Lift up from your waist. Spill forward and down. You can place your hands on your block if you wish, or on the ground, either way. Just relax the head. Then we take both the forearms or elbows. That's a crack, kid. There you go. And now soften your knees and use your feet strongly. And lift yourself up. Too close. Don't use your heel. Let's put it over dog. Upper dog. And now get on the mat. Get out. So, come towards the front. Hands to your hearts. Let's step the feet together for a squat, chair, or Utkatasana. Take a moment to spread your feet, your heels, your insteps. Even put the hands there at the crease, the thumbs back into the crease. Sit yourself down. So remember, take a look at your feet. And then you're going to be looking just in front of your mat. Bring your arms up. So you can have them here. You can have them at your heart. You can bring them alongside your ears, but take them a little bit wider. Sit back, sit back. Reach, body down. We're going to step back to downward dog. Just realize I want my block towards the front of my mat. So I'm just going to do a little bit of foot action. If you can do the same. Inhale, right leg off your mat and in the air. Exhale, right foot forward to the inside of the right hand. We're going to lift up. Take your time. Back it in just a wee centimetre or two. Front knee bent. Slowly does it. Inhale up. Wobble, wobble. Take your time. Just think about where is my pelvis facing? Where are my legs at? Lovely. Inhale, hands to your heart. Now back foot just a tiny bit more. Just a fraction. Make sure your block is within reach and distance. Reverse triangle. So we keep the right hand on the hip. Left arm up. Softness to your front knee. Now let's take a moment and get some height first so we get some space in front of this hip. Remember, it's a big bone. You want to get up and over. It doesn't want to get trapped. Inhale tall. Slowly exhale. Fold and reach. Pause. It's another breath. Fold and reach. Now grab your block. You can go inside your foot or outside your foot. You choose. Don't go outside the foot unless you're used to it and experienced. Lift up through that left arm. Now slide your right hand around the flat of your back. Begin to turn your upper body. That's your ribs and your shoulders. Turning, turning. Pull up your right arm up. Make sure your back leg is working strongly. Slowly, we will flip the right hand down. You just pop the block off to the side. We'll meet in downward dog. Inhale, left leg off your mat and in the air. Exhale, left foot forward to the inside of the left hand. Back foot just in a wee centimetre, too not much. Keep the front knee bent. You can do this slowly. You can do it fast. You bring the arms up alongside the ears. Just take a moment there. Knee bent. Hips facing forward. It was important, don't let the back foot turn it straight out the right like that, not what we want. You better to stay on the ball of your foot, even let your heel lift if need be. You can put a block underneath your heel as well. There's not a lot of manoeuvre in there, just. Inhale, hands to your heart. Okay. So the back foot just a tiny dollar bit, just a wee bit. Left hand, the crease here. Top of the left leg, right arm up. Let's take a moment and get some height. So we're lifting up. We feel this upper lift of your belly. Slowly does it. Inhale, fold and reach. Fold and reach, stop. Let's have another breath. Continue, fold and reach and slide the left hand round to the flat of the back. So grab your block. It can be inside your foot. Stay inside. Remember, if you're getting your feet very wobbly, outside your foot for those who are used to it. Lift up through your right arm to get some height. That's begun your turn already. You can even just stop here, remember, if you needed to. Begin turning your upper body to the left. Turning. Turning. You can float your left arm up. Now, accept your wobble. Slowly does it. When you lift and engage, press the feet and breathe, you'll become steady. You will. Let's take the left hand down, 2 hands down, pop your block out of the way. We will meet in downward facing dog. Remember, soften the knees. Just kind of allow yourself that little bit of movement. See what feels right. Good. Plank. We'll bring our knees down. Now I want you to lift your feet and lift your belly. Stay with it. You really lift your belly. Bend the elbows in close to your ribs as you lower down, so you're aiming down with your chest and your belly and your gaze. Legs down, legs long. Let's just have a wee pause. You might like one hand on top of the other and one cheek on your hand. You might prefer your arms down alongside your legs and body. You choose. Take time now, just the breath, be settled it. Now we're going to change cheeks. Raise your head. If you have one hand on top of the other, just change hands. Slowly does it. We will change cheek. Look. You might move yourself back on your mat. I need to go back a wee bit. I'm going to just do 3 locust poses or Savasana, just to kind of finish ourselves off almost. So, foreheads to the mat. The arms are down alongside the legs and body. Lengthen out through your legs, make sure they're nice and long and active. Softly roll your shoulders back and begin to raise the head, the chest, the arms, the legs. Send your toes away. Lift your breastbone. Inhale. Exhale. Lower all the way down. One cheek. And repeat that. Forehead to your mat. Legs nice and long and active. Roll the shoulders back and down. Inhale. Begin to raise the head and chest. Raise the arms a little. Raise the legs. Toes away. Keep feeling always your toes away. Someone's holding your feet even. Collarbone forward. Inhale. Exhale, lower down. Opposite cheek resting. Let your heels fall out at this point. Forehead back to the mat. One more. Legs get nice and long. Roll the shoulders back. Inhale. Raise the head and chest, arms and legs. Inhale. Exhale. Lower down. Opposite cheek. Hands at chest level. Let's push ourselves up to a tabletop position. Big toes touching, knees wide. Take your time as you sit back to your heels, just as much as you can, remember, and change this if you need to. You can always have a sock behind your knee. You can always be, sitting up a bit higher if need be. We're going to rest ourselves down. Now you choose the position of your hands. You might like them underneath your forehead. You might like your elbows down and your head resting in your hands. So if you're doing that, you just kind of got the hands placed to the side of the head where you're gazing to the ground or to the earth. You could rest in a full child, which is having the hands alongside the feet. See what feels right. Okay, we'll have two hands to our mat. We'll push ourselves up. Bring your knees together. And legs out in front. Don't care. Just everywhere. Take a moment. Your legs relaxed and soft. Just to get the flesh away from your sit bones. Alright, seated forward bend over one leg. Maybe have your block close by. You might need it, you might not need it. Janushirasana. Right leg. Carefully bend your right leg. Let your right knee fall. So I always like to put my hand behind the knee there, you see. Let your right knee fall to the floor, the sole of the foot against the inner thigh. So you could put a sock in here or even a wee mini roller. Lean to the right slightly. Draw the left foot back just a wee fraction. Get both of the sit bones. So now, left leg is working, right leg is working. You find your right knee is really high. You can always pop a block in there, give you a bit of support. We'll be fine to do that. absolutely fine. Cushion, whatever. You could always bend the left knee if you needed to. You can use a belt or a strap here. So remember, it's kind of vulnerable position. Vulnerable for the lower back. So you could use a strap here. If my back was sore, I would be up here somewhere. I wouldn't be, or even just here, you know. Use a strap. You can be here. You don't have to be full forward at all if it doesn't suit you. What's really important is maintaining some height and some length. So we're going to float the arms up, lift up from the waist, and do it really slowly with 3 breaths, maybe 4. So inhale, exhale, fold, stop. Inhale, exhale, fold, stop. Inhale, exhale, fold, stop. Now raise the head and chest from again. See what that feels like. If it's too much, so you don't have to be holding your foot. Okay, my ankle, shin, or thigh. So you're aiming forwards. You're not really aiming to the foot, you're just aiming straight ahead. Inhale, lift, stay here. If you wish, be really aware of how your pelvis is feeling around the back there. Sacral leg. Slowly, if you wish, you can continue to fold. The choice is yours, you don't have to hold your foot. And we want to come out just as slowly as we went in. So you slowly begin to raise the head and chest. If you release your hands to the ground, you can walk your hands in towards you. Bring the knee in, slide the leg, the foot away. Sit bones. Bend the left knee. So, as I say, I like to put my left hand behind my knee there, just to give me a bit of space. The knee falls to the floor, the sole of the foot goes against the inner thigh. So you put a sock in here, wee mini, roller for behind a radiator, rag roller. I know a person does it. It says it works a treat for him. Super. We're going to just lean to the left, draw the right buttock back a little bit. Now we're going to get the 2 sit bones. Straight leg, remember any issues on that side, you can always put a block in there. Let's take a moment now. So, remember, choose wisely where you finish. Don't go too far. It's very easy to kind of hurt yourself in this particular pose. So, nice and tall. Get really aware of what you're doing. So, do it slowly, you'll be more likely to kind of stay nice and safe. Inhale tall, exhale fold, pause. Inhale, exhale, so you're folding and reaching. Inhale, fold and reach. So you don't have to hold your foot. You can rest your hands on the ground, on your shin, thigh, wherever. See what it feels like. Raise your head and chest. Just check in with your lower back there. Ease off if you need to. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, exhale, fold. Inhale, exhale, fold. Release the hands. Slowly does it. Begin to walk the hands in towards you. When you're in a standing forward fold, you don't come up quickly, you'll kind of fling yourself up. So why would you do that sitting down? Bring the left knee in, slide the legs away, give them a wee jiggle. And we will lie ourselves down to finish ourselves off. Alright, babes. Okay, lie yourself down nice and carefully. Have your knees bent. Initially, make a little adjustment to your lower back. Even draw the knees in and have a soft rock from side to side. 2 feet to your mat. Now you choose if you want to keep your knees bent or if you want to slide your legs away. Take time to adjust. Let your feet fall out. You can keep your hands on your belly or you can roll them out. Or if you're lucky enough to have your dog beside your leg, give a wee pat. Let go of the feet. Let go of the legs. Let go of the back. Let go of the belly. Let go of the arms. Let go of the hands. Let go of the neck. Let go of the face. Start rubbing the hands together. Bringing the base of the thumbs to the eyebrow center. Base in your thumbs. Base of the thumbs to the lips. Peace in your words. Base of the thumbs to the heart center. Peace in your actions. Have a lovely rest of the day, rest of the week. Stay safe. Namaste.